Well, of course, we saw for many, many years the argument from the Remain establishment, many on the left, many self-proclaimed socialists, try and argue that actually EU open borders and uncontrolled migration didn't hold wages back. That's what they said for years and years. I think it's fair to say we can already see after Brexit that that is not the case, that having cheap foreign labour has held down wages for British workers. A disgraceful legacy, really. And people that were supposed to be there to represent the interest of British workers basically said nothing about this and actually tried to dismiss it completely. I mean, there's even Reuters, who call it very down the middle, are now reporting about the UK after leaving the EU in a sudden attempt to kick its addiction to cheap imported labour. And I think it's really interesting that Boris Johnson is championing this investment in the UK domestic workforce and the raising of wages. I mean, Labour have basically said nothing about this, or indeed actually campaigned for EU open borders. And that's contrasted with Boris Johnson now, who's quoted as talking about it's a really big turning point for the UK and an opportunity for us to go in a different direction, saying that what we won't do is go back to the old failed model of low wages, low skills, supported by uncontrolled migration, and that our country has been running at a comparatively low rate of wage growth for a long time, basically stagnant wages and totally stagnant productivity. And that is because chronically we have failed to invest in people, we have failed to invest in equipment, and you've seen wages flat. Now, indeed, the Conservatives, and by the way, I think this is a very good position the Tories are taking on this. I think the fact, as I said, Labour have either tried to dismiss this completely or simply not said anything about it at all. They're completely and utterly on the wrong side of this debate. But the Tories going further. Telegraph report, and I think this was on the front page today, businesses have become drunk on cheap labour. With one source close to a senior cabinet minister quoted as saying about business, they have known for 5 years that we were ending freedom of movement, and we have told them repeatedly they shouldn't pull the lever of uncontrolled immigration every time, but they are drunk on cheap labour. As for how this is going down in the country, the Telegraph have got some feedback from their readers. I thought this was an interesting one from Martin E. Ridley saying, those businesses that train new staff, pay them a decent wage and equip their business with technology and provide the goods and services will be the winners. For too long, the UK has relied on cheap, unskilled labour subsidised by taxpayers through the welfare system. If we want lorry drivers, pay them properly and provide clean, safe facilities so the job is attractive. Now, it's undeniable that we have seen post-Brexit wages rise in the UK. And I repeat it again, there's a strong argument for Boris Johnson and the Conservatives to make. But let me know what you make of this debate, guys. Keen to hear from you. And as ever, do make sure you hit subscribe and the bells. I keep bringing you all the very latest right here on my channel. Thanks so much for watching.